Make sure you tune in to Crunch Time Sports, baby. Let's go.
Yo, it's your boy Chop. Y'all make sure you tune in to Crunch Time Sports. It's crunch time.
Tune in to Crunch Time Sports. Go Bucks.
Hey everybody out there, I just want to let y'all know, tune in to Crunch Time Sports.
Hey y'all, what y'all doing? Y'all know what you're doing? Well, you gotta go tune in to Crunch Time Podcast right now. Go tune in.
Y'all be sure y'all tune in to Crunch Time Podcast.
Yo, it's your boy Vaughn representing the best team in the league. Hey, look, make sure y'all tune into Crunch Time Sports, man. Y'all ain't doing nothing anyway. Why not talk about why your team the sorriest team and this the best one? Alright.
Tune in to Crunch Time Sports. Go Packers! Tune in to Crunch Time Sports. How about them Cowboys?
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Crunch Time Sports Podcast. We are on episode number 9. Shout out to us one time for 9 episodes. Everybody. Yes. Yes. Almost at 10. So, before we get started, my name is Stat Guy Steve. Our producer over here, Kendra. My guys on the couch, we got Ramon, Drace, and Shay. How everybody feeling today? That's what it is. Hey, got to talk about it. You know, Channel 49 online TV. Special shout out to them. We're on every Sunday, 10 o'clock. What's that? Pacific Standard Time?
No, Eastern
Standard Time. Facts. Eastern Standard Time. Yes. So, shout out to Duke. Shay, you feel me on that? Big Duke still in there, you know.
Hey, my boy birthday, man.
Facts. Hey, special shout out to one of our co-hosts, Shay. Birthday was the other day. Happy birthday on my boy.
When you check in, show my boy some love.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Show him some love.
Definitely want to send him special blessings, you know, minimal trips around the sun. Give him a shout out. Yes, so, speaking of Duke, y'all, how y'all feeling about this March Madness?
It's going mad. They're going crazy. They're going crazy.
Yeah, man.
They're going crazy out here.
Best I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
No blowout.
Nah, man.
Everything seems to be tight. Like, it's like even playing field, yo.
Yeah. Blowout this year is probably, 10 points? Maybe.
Facts.
And they don't get a lot of credit, but I'm giving refs credit. These refs letting these boys play.
They let them boys hoop this year,
Yeah, they let them boys
play. I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This boy, man, is crazy, man. St. Peter's was St. Peter's. They won last night, 15 seed.
The first 15 seed to get
Facts.
To Lia.
Yeah,
man. They played them all.
But them boys playing good defense though.
Yeah. And they ain't afraid.
They're not afraid. They're not scared. They really believe that they can go up against anybody.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
And so far, so good.
So far, so good, man.
Like the coach, I like that. I like his response. He was like, "Yo, we ain't done yet. He ain't happy to be here.
Yeah.
We trying to win.
Let's get out there."
Y'all gonna throw that man at least a 5-year contract, man. I don't know what his contract is there, but
it helps a lot throwing a little 5 years.
You gotta get him by 5, man. You throw him in the lock him in. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, so we can go ahead and move a little into another sport over here. Let's talk about football first. A lot of crazy things been going on.
Crazy.
A lot of things going crazy over there in the football world. For starters, we got Deshaun Watson. Let's start there.
He got a Steph Curry contract.
Yeah. How y'all feel about that?
Deshaun got paid.
He got his money. I mean, I don't know what to feel about because we don't know what he's gonna look like.
Right.
I know what he looked like behind. Yeah. I know what he looked like behind an offensive line that wasn't that good.
Right.
You know, and he was still putting up numbers and running for his life at the same time. So, I mean, I would hope that everything plays out in civil court the way we hope that it does, that he's not guilty of that stuff.
Right.
If he is, then they're gonna have some explaining to do because they kind of locked him into their contract.
Right.
So hopefully they put some kind of backdoor policy in there. But I think the Browns didn't come up with that sum of money without doing their research.
Right. Not doing their research.
That's a lot of money to put on somebody.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I mean? So I think they did their research. And I think that the results of their finding may be favorable towards Deshaun Watson for him to go ahead and put that type of money up and give up picks. You know what I mean?
They gave up a lot, bro.
And I don't think, and see, if the plan was I'm gonna give up picks and then trade Baker and get the picks back. Okay, you got me. But seeing that everybody know Baker wants to leave and nobody really wanted Baker, they just gonna wait you out and wait till you get cut. You know what I mean?
I actually like my thing is with him going to Cleveland. I know he had said that he was out on Cleveland at first, and I kind of want to know what made him come back. I know the money was huge, but could he not got another contract like that in maybe like Carolina or where else was he looking, man? New Orleans.
Yeah, but see, my thing with that is that they don't have the weapons. So for me, I didn't know why. If it's a football thing, why didn't you just go with the Browns in the first place?
Right.
Carolina ain't got no weapons.
They're not better than they're not better like on the defensive side of the ball, offensive line, and then they got two running backs. Oh, dude, you know what I'm saying? That's like these are things that he's never had. He had a good defense at one time, but a good offensive line. You know what I'm saying? They probably got some social wide receivers. He's got a decent tight end. I think the guy the tight end is pretty good. Yeah, I think he's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's playing with a whole lot of stuff he hasn't played before. So for a pure football standpoint, I don't know why he didn't because the Browns are so much better than.
It better set the end of the team.
Yeah. So
all the other teams that was.
Yeah. So the thing is, when you bring up the Browns, the only question you had was the quarterback.
Right, Baker. Yeah.
That was the only question you had.
No, that's facts.
The only person you question on the Browns was the quarterback. So you take the quarterback and William put him there. This is what I'm saying from a football standpoint. I don't know why. It made the most sense. It's like when KD went to the Warriors. I don't know why he left because from a basketball standpoint, it makes the most sense. Yeah. Like that makes the most sense, bro. Like
my thing is, and I didn't get it. I should have researched it, but they talking about that he still could face a 6-game suspension.
Yeah.
And is it just for behavior off the field, or they hitting him with that? But I didn't think that was 6 games though. I keep hearing this 6 games.
I don't know because I don't know how you find it. How are you gonna find him guilty if none of the courts did? Right. So I feel like he won't get that 6 games if they find something in civil court.
Right.
Yeah. You know?
I guess, yeah.
It's like putting it out there like, okay, if we do find something.
Maybe. We do find you can give him 6 games.
Right.
This would be the punishment.
Football wise, I'm gonna be honest with you, that first season, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't expect them to come out there and light it up. I just don't. I do feel like that if he's able to play the whole season, I see him lighting it up maybe late in the season.
Yeah.
Maybe halfway late and get his footing.
Week 6,
Because it's different when you haven't played in the year and you learn a new system and you still fighting silver court. It's like you got a lot of things aside from locking your money in, which is a very important thing. I feel like he got a lot of stuff that's still against him, football wise. And so I just feel like I'm not gonna be surprised at all if he don't come out there and light it up the first 6 weeks, 7 weeks of the season. I won't be at all. But I will not be surprised if he tear the league up towards the end of the season. I won't be surprised at all. Now, how that goes with how his team does throughout the season, I don't know, because they got enough pieces to where if he just play mediocre, they could still win games. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they win the games with Baker. He mediocre as a kid.
There you go. So I don't know where it's gonna put him.
And the NFC is up.
Yeah, facts.
But they're not in the NFC, they're AFC.
They is over there.
They're AFC,
Yeah.
They were the Steelers. They stacked over there. Cincinnati, Steelers, Baltimore.
I won't be this year.
What, the Steelers?
No, I'm some No,
he ain't coming out this year. No.
Yeah, I don't think nobody gonna pick him. I don't think like that pick, like when Brady went to the Buccaneers and it swung everything in Vegas to them being the favorites. I don't think it's like that.
Yeah, well,
I don't think it's to that extent.
He had a hell of an offense.
Right.
I mean, he had
weapons everywhere.
He ain't had players like that, like almost never in his life.
But yeah, man, that's our rundown on that, man.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's keep it, more football then. So let's talk about the Falcons trading away Matt Ryan.
About time.
Taking that $40 million cap hit. About time on.
About time. Felt like it was 2 years too late. I feel like it was 2 years too late.
Yeah, it's the thing where you've been in something so long and they haven't progressed.
Yeah.
So
So
it was like
for me, for over the last 3 years, they should have been in rebuild mode.
Right.
That's what I feel about it. Like they it's not like they did anything. Since the Super Bowl, they ain't did nothing.
Right.
And they got progressively just almost like worse and worse. So, like I said, I thought it was 2 years too late. I should have been letting that man go.
I think that was the worst decision, bro. To eat that much cap money, bro.
Yeah, that is a bad decision.
40, not 4, not 20, not 25, not 30, bro, $40 million in cap hit. It's like, it's no way you would have to draft. I don't even think this draft is that deep for you. Even if you draft A+, I still don't think you can get over a $40 million cap.
Right.
That's too, bro, $40 million.
Yeah.
You can fill a lot of holes of really, really talented players with $4 million. Because let's just be real. The people that's making the most money in football is offensive linemen, quarterbacks, receivers now receivers, and then your running backs is not even killing the game when it comes. And then your DNs. That's it, bro. Your linebackers are getting paid okay, but you gotta be super elite as a linebacker.
They didn't want to pay Bobby, yo. Remember when he was going through it? They didn't want to pay Bobby Wagner.
Yeah,
they didn't want to pay him. He bought as good as you get from this, man.
I think you gotta hold on to Matt Ryan until his contract is up.
Right.
And then I feel like you trade him, but you trade him with the stipulation for them to take, even if you split the cap, even if we'll take 15 of it, and you do, because they work out deals like that.
Yeah.
You take the 25, we take 15. Right. I will never, bro. You cannot convince me to take a $40 million cap hit, bro. No way, bro. There's nothing you could tell me in the meeting. Once you tell me how much we taking, I'm not taking that, bro. It's too much slots I can't fill, bro. I literally can't pay nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't pay nobody. You know what I mean? And then they got who they got over there? They brought somebody in. They brought Mariota.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota.
They brought Mariota. We know he'll fill in. I get it.
Yeah, but he been on the bench for the last 3 years, 4 years.
He filled in.
Ryan Tannehill took your job. Yeah. Think about that. Ryan Tannehill took your job.
I mean, I bro, me personally, I go out there and I go try to give me. I know y'all gonna just. I go out there and go try to trade for me a Jameis Winston. I give you a 3 and a 5 and get Jameis and trade you over Mariota and then split the cap cost with you. That's a better. I know he probably ain't gonna be permanent. I get that, but what I'm saying, I wouldn't have $40 million in cap.
It's a doable deal though, especially with a 3 and a 5.
You get 3 and a 5. Give me a 3 and a 5. I trade you him. We either do 50-50 or you take 60% of the cap. I take 40. And then do that, and you would probably do that for like a year, and then that following year you would have a lot of cap money because all of that money that you let go, and you can cut Jameis and draft a quarterback if you really wanted to.
Right.
You only got to give him a deal.
What's up, Ms. E?
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like when I seen that, I felt like that was one of the worst moves. I felt bad about the Cowboys, but when I seen like that's the worst move of free agency by a long shot, bro. Yeah. I never seen nothing like that in my entire life. That's bad.
Yeah, I thought the Cowboys was worse with you right
now. I ain't never seen.
I didn't know there was $40 million.
$40 million. I thought it was a misprint.
Yeah, that's.
I did, bro. When I seen that, I was like, I didn't. I said they
by far the worst.
They done added a zero.
I
said $40 million.
Hey, what Cam was Cam on right there? I didn't talk to Cam.
I ain't never seen.
You know what y'all doing over there with the Falcons?
And you signed Arthur Blank sign off on that?
When you got it like that, it ain't stunting if you got it.
No way, bro.
Court, what's up, Court?
But yeah, man, that's a terrible idea, man. Can't nobody tell me different.
All right, so look, speaking of contracts, right? Let's talk about Pat Mahomes. Was his deal a little too team friendly?
Well,
it's looking like it.
Well. I thought it was a good deal at first, but then you got rid of Tyreek, so now I don't think it's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
But when I seen that number that Tyreek got.
Yeah, you can't
I was like, I can't blame him, yo.
Blame that man.
$72 million guarantee, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much you got?
$72 million guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
What was it? 148?
Yeah.
Over what? 4?
4 years, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't get no wide receiver that type of.
No,
That's almost what 23 years, something like that.
But bro, the cap. First of all, I'm gonna answer the original question. The original question is it too much? Is Pat Mahomes deal too team friendly? And I know a lot of y'all is gonna say that we crazy. I think it is because what you don't know, and this you can Google. You can Google this. Since he signed his deal, the cap has already went up. And it's going up again this year. I think it was 27, 28 million or something like that. It's in the high 20s. It's going up again. Then I've read something that said, I think it was Amazon is trying to get games. They're trying to pay the NFL to get games on Amazon. But the deal is billions of dollars that they send it to the NFL, which is gonna bring the cap up again. This is something I already read. I don't have to research it. I read it already. So for like the next 2 or 3 years, the NFL cap is gonna go all the way up. Yeah. So now, and then remember this too, Aaron Rodgers already signed a deal that paid him 50, which is giving him 50. I think it was 50. Was it 50 guaranteed? Because he getting 50 million a year.
Yeah.
So
gotta be more guaranteed money than 50 million.
So he already getting paid more than Mahomes already. I think Mahomes is getting 45 a year. Yeah. So he already getting paid. Now, remember, Mahomes is only in his second year of a 10-year deal. Yeah. So you mean to tell me in my second year, Aaron Rodgers, to me, a guy that's on the back stretch of his career,
went and robbed Green Bay.
Right. We ain't talking about a Burrow. We ain't talking about becoming guys, because I understand that. Yeah. We talking about a guy that's still an MVP. I get that. But we talking about a guy that's on the back end. Is it fair to say he's on the back end? Yeah. Okay. He's playing very good football, don't get me wrong. But he's on the back end, come in and already top me in my contract and make it 50 mil. Now I'm here at 45, right? 10-year deal. And the salary cap went up 28 million, and then gonna go up again the next 2 or 3 years.
And I'm gonna say this: Lamar ain't signed yet.
And Lamar ain't signed.
So that's gonna set the cap again.
And
Lamar gonna set the market all over again.
Right.
Lamar ain't signed yet.
And all along, all this, still losing pieces.
Yeah.
That's
you didn't get, bro.
That's the problem.
And that's the problem. You're right.
Why in the world? If I took this deal, why am
I losing pieces?
Right.
And boys, Tyreek Hill gonna miss Patrick Mahomes because now he going with no arm to him.
Right.
He was a single reason why they won that game against Buffalo.
Absolutely.
And he's gone.
Bro.
He was a bailout guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he don't want to do this like they say. He don't want to do there's a deep threat from 5 yards out. He's a deep threat on a 5-yard route.
He can take you to the house.
Take you to the house.
Look, I'll say this, man. I'll say this. Really, these quarterbacks kind of gotta watch out for when you signing these big deals. The skills guys, the guys you throw it to or hand it off to, you kind of gotta watch how much money you taking off the top. Right. I know that's not your. I know you don't supposed to be playing cap manager because that's not your job, right? I get it, but it's somebody gonna be left out in the cold.
Yeah, you want to sustain that,
right? Now with Patrick Mahomes' deal, he should have not left nobody out in the cold.
Right.
In my opinion, the thing is, I think what's shifted this whole thing is the Adams deal. Yeah. If Adams never get a deal, or if Green Bay can convince him to get franchised,
what up, Dawson?
I don't think that Tyreek is wanting that much money like he did. In my opinion, maybe he will, maybe he won't.
Yeah, you're right.
But you can't. But the Adams deal sent it like it changed the market.
It shifted it way.
And he like, man, hold on. This man, because he might be the best receiver in the league. He ain't got no Super Bowl. And I balled out in the Super Bowl. Yeah. And I balled out since he been there. He balled out.
Yeah.
So like, you ain't about to give him 28 million, and now I'm up, and you try to franchise me. I mean, not try to franchise me, but try to lowball me. Yeah. So he took his bread. And I came back.
Kansas City did a good thing by him though, because they could have franchised him. They could have franchised
What's
him.
up, Dawson, bro?
They could have not traded him.
Who?
Kansas City. They didn't have to trade him. They could have franchise tagged him all the way. I mean, it's kind of a waste of a franchise.
They did get a lot. They got some picks.
Yeah, they definitely got some picks. They got some picks off of it for sure.
I feel like
But they don't turn into nothing.
Yeah, I
You ain't
feel
lying. That's the problem.
Kansas City, they gonna have to play receiver by committee.
And then they took the Honey Badger off.
Yeah.
To try to get the money for Tyreek.
And then he left.
Yeah.
And he gone. But they ain't nobody pick them up yet.
No.
And ain't nobody pick no Bobby Wagner yet, which is strange.
Man.
It's age, bro.
Bro, the man had 100 and can you look up Bobby Wagner tackles for last year? I want to say, don't quote me on this, but I want to say the man had like 150 tackles, bro.
Yo,
if I'm not mistaken, bro.
Man, in the league,
at his age.
In the league, they disrespect older players, man.
They do. They do.
170 tackles.
Boom.
Yeah.
What?
70.
170 tackles.
The boy don't miss. He don't miss.
Y'all heard
What's
that?
up,
Bobby Wagner had 100 and how many? 73? 170?
170.
He had 170 tackles. Bro, why? Why?
Yeah, why ain't nobody pick them up?
He totaled 170 tackles, 1 sack, 1 interception, and 1 forced fumble in 16 games.
Balling. And he played 16 games.
The whole.
Isaac, what's up? I don't know why he's still on the market. Do he want? I don't even know what's the biggest linebacker that signed as far as free agency wise. Like, what did he get?
I ain't heard nothing about
we know who set the market for wide receiver.
Tom Brady had a trade. What y'all think about?
Isaac said, "What y'all think about the Tom Brady trade?"
He got traded, or are we talking about?
What you talking about?
Yeah. Did he get traded, or are we saying that the hypothetical he might get or wanting to go to the Dolphins?
I heard about the Miami jump. I don't know if that's official.
Yeah, because
Dawson, Dawson, I agree with you, bro. Yeah, Pat. I think Pat and Tua, I think they both gonna get. They both definitely gonna get struggle this year a little bit.
Yeah, you can't replace that production, bro.
Yeah, you work doubling Kelsey because you had Tyreek on the other side. Yeah. Now I can double Kelsey to him. Yeah, I'm gonna take Kelsey out of the game.
He got a Super Bowl though, so I mean, what he came in the game for, he already got. He got a Super Bowl. He has had success in the playoffs in the postseason. So now it's time to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you paid everybody else. Yeah. It's only fair, bro. Yeah. It's only fair.
As it says, rumors that he might go to the Dolphins.
I mean, man.
I mean, if he do, I don't think it changed. Man.
Yeah, I don't think
it changed a thing.
Nah, man.
Actually, yeah, I don't think it changed nothing. I don't think, yeah.
I mean,
that like I said, that
does it move the needle?
No,
because I mean,
it makes the Dolphins better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't he be in his old division? Won't he be in his old? Ain't that his? He was already. I mean,
they can go to the playoffs.
Yeah, he don't. I don't really think it does nothing, bro. To be honest, he had more weapons in KC.
Yeah.
I don't think it does nothing. To be honest.
Brady, Tom Brady. I don't know if Tom Brady going to the Dolphins and does anything.
Tom Brady need to retire, man. For real. For real.
I don't know why he didn't just stay retired, bro. There's nothing else to prove.
Like, I'm thinking about William Carter. They got cheated.
Two people ain't winning on Super Bowl.
So as I said, I'm thinking I win a Super Bowl with him because that cheating.
Nah. Because I don't think Tom Brady's arm is strong as it used to be. Like, what Cheetah does the best is get open downfield.
Hey, I tell you this: when you ain't got them other guys on the side of the field that I'm scared of, I put one on one. Basically, I zone you. I put over the top. I don't got too many people on the other side of the ball that I got to worry about. It changed the whole game, which is the same thing we were saying about our dude in Dallas.
Yeah,
it's the same. We lose Cooper. We don't know what CD gonna do because we don't have that guy on the other side. No
I tell you what,
that makes a big difference.
They got 5 games before I trade on them. I'm telling you that now.
They got 5.
They got 5. I'm getting them 5.
You getting them 5?
I'm getting them 5 holes.
Y'all good in the beginning of the season.
He getting them 5.
Y'all good.
I ain't getting them 5. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. I mean, hey, man. He took. Hey, I could see I can see in 3 years, I can see Mahomes going back to the table, bro. And I'm talking
He
about
got
3 years, including starting this year as
he
a
got
count as
to.
one.
He got to.
He gonna have to go back.
When Lamar Jackson signed, it's gonna shake. He gonna look like I'm getting pennies.
But when Scrubs started getting more money than you, when Kirk Cousins signed for $50 million, then it's coming because it sounds crazy now. But when the market go up, $50 million ain't gonna have the same value as it did 3-4 years ago. So you say, Kirk Cousins ain't gonna get no $50 million. You'd be surprised. It might be for like 2 years. It might be a 2-year deal. Right. But trust me, dog. Minnesota paying that man. So
he averages can get.
Bro,
he is Baker Mayfield with a lot more money.
I think he not 5, I would say 4.
He's definitely Baker Mayfield with a lot more money. Not as many commercials, but
I think he's better than Baker, bro. You think Kirk better than Baker?
We haven't seen Baker, bro.
I think Kirk.
Baker go for 11 games. He was really good, and we since then.
Baker had a historic backfield. Historic, bro. Yeah. Bro, you cannot tell me 2 guys like that on the same team in the same backfield.
Right.
Like I could flip a coin for them to go for him. Yeah. He had a route runner and Landry. He had Njoku tight end, and then he had Odell when he was healthy. He had Odell, which could take the top off of defense, like he did when he went to the Rams. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't get him.
He couldn't. Couldn't get the ball. They showed that they're gonna highlight where they hit him in the back of the head. Yeah. What you got, Steve?
All right. So since we're still talking about, the deals that's been made in the NFL, what about Devontae Adams going to the Rams? I mean, to the Raiders, excuse me, to the Raiders.
He don't, your boy does not like Aaron Rodgers. He probably doesn't like, because they said they offered him the same money.
Yeah, they did.
They said offer him the same money.
Same amount of money.
Yeah.
The flip side, though, they tried to tag him. He told him he didn't want to be tagged. Basically, don't even bring the tag up.
Yeah.
He played with him at
a Fresno State.
But he told him straight up, like, hey, listen, don't bring the tag to me when it's time for me to sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't bring it to me.
Hold on,
and what's up?
Hey, Isaac, we see your question, man. We're gonna get there.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there. I just wanna let you know we see your question, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. They tried to franchise tag him, and he told them that he didn't want to be franchise tagged. Right. And then they paid Aaron Rodgers $200 million, and then tried to come back and franchise him. So that rubbed anybody the wrong way.
Yeah, after he done told you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you paid this man. Now it's my time. Finally, Aaron Rodgers had what, two or three big contracts?
Yeah. And my thing is, I think Aaron Rodgers is selfish, bro. Because you could be like, yo, take care of my man. Because now we finna see if Aaron Rodgers is worth that $200 million, though. Yeah, just like everybody saying that Pat might be exposed this year. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, who he gonna throw the ball? He throwing the ball to me and you say?
They gonna go get one of the boys and hopefully.
He ain't got nobody. What's the other dude name that we know? Lazard. That's the only dude we know, other than Devontae Adams.
Yeah, man. The thing is, when you a QB, because the NFL, they got so many ways to manipulate a contract to make it team friendly or not. So I feel like if he would have let them give the money to Devontae, I think that he could have worked out a deal where maybe he could have got more money guaranteed, or maybe he could have got more money on the back end. But for you to just take 200, you know he was up.
Yeah.
You knew he go. There you go.
You get a 2-year plus one, bro. Yeah. You could have did something like the NBA, bro. Like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna sign in my second year. I'm gonna sign again for another 2 years. Get the same amount of money, and your money would have went up because the cap gonna go up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's you know who did that in the NBA? Somebody, LeBron did that.
Yeah, LeBron did that.
LeBron waited to the cap.
Matter of fact, LeBron
he started that, bro.
Yeah, he started it.
He's a pioneer.
Yeah, he's a pioneer.
Yeah, sure. Smart. Yeah, man. I think it is what it is. Quarterbacks, y'all take all that bread. Remember, that guy that you became a pro, went to the Pro Bowl for, got you through the playoffs. That man want to get paid just like you do, man. Yeah. And he ain't gonna get what you got. This 30 mil, this 28 mil for a receiver, this brand new. This just a couple weeks. They ain't never happened in the NFL.
When you start talking about y'all getting 70 something, 80 something guaranteed, bro. Deshaun Watson just got the first 4 or 5 year deal, fully guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed, man.
230, bro. That is a Steph Curry sign for that.
This why
Steph Curry sign for that in the Warriors, bro. 240. He got 240.
This why it's so hard to repeat in the league, bro. Because people got to get their money.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hard to keep a team.
But it makes sense because you're so likely to get hurt.
Yeah.
Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost some money. As I said, he made Devontae left. Y'all, I don't blame.
Yeah, I feel you,
yeah,
bro.
I feel, he got to back to the ball too now. Hey, we can go to trials. You want to go trials, Isaac? You go trials. Hey, boy, he ain't throwing nothing now, Jack.
And then you remember, I don't know if y'all remember, but
make Jordan Love a receiver.
I was just about to bring up Jordan. I was about to bring him up in another context though. Remember when he wanted that receiver, he thought they was gonna draft a receiver. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers now. Like 2 years ago, the same year they drafted Jordan Love. And what they gonna do early in the first? This is the first round. They went and got Jordan Love and didn't get a receiver. That's when he started with that whole team that he was upset and he was saying that he wouldn't want to be there no more.
But then another thing,
that was the whole thing. Jordan Love could have been one of them number one receivers.
Yeah.
He could have.
Dawson said once D. Watson come back, he'll prove that he's better than Pat Mahomes.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. Because he was putting up numbers without the weapons. Yeah. So that year without D Hop, he still threw for 4,000 yards.
Yeah.
Man, Dawson, I ain't messing with Dawson, bro. He went to Clemson, bro. You like me, bro. You ride for your guys, man.
Oh,
He is not better than
I forgot he was a Clemson guy.
Oh,
I'm looking at it objectively. Like we'll see. I saw like I want to see what Pat does,
bro. Come on, man.
I want to see what Pat does without his weapons.
Yeah.
Because I saw what I seen what Deshaun Watson did without his weapons and a bad offensive line.
Right.
Still threw for 4,000 yards.
Put Dawson gonna ride with Clemson. I feel you, bro. Cause I ride with
Mike Jordan was good. Bro.
Hey, I ride with Texas, bro. I ain't mad at you, bro. I do the same thing.
Yeah,
he catch me up all the time, bro. We was talking about DJ Augustin. He called me.
I said, hold on.
I said, DJ Augustin. That boy, all right, bro. He say, hey, man.
Then you want to tell me?
I was like, that's beside the point, bro. DJ Augustin, all right, man. Hey,
what's good? What's good?
Yeah, man.
Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Thank you. 140 Characters Podcast checking in. What it do, homies?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's happening?
What's up, man? We just over here kicking it, man. Talking about sports, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So let's talk about us being Cowboy fans. Drace, Mo.
Can we kick Shay off the set before we talk about it? He enjoys this too much.
We can kick that man off today.
Yeah, go to Shay.
We can kick him off today.
Yeah, go to
All right, look. Then how about this? I'll kick it. I'll kick this question to Shay first then. Shay, how do you feel about the moves that the Cowboys are making? The fact that we lost Randy Gregory due to the contract BS and the fact that we almost lost DeMarcus Lawrence due to the same BS.
I think Jerry Jones is brilliant. I think everything
I hate this guy.
that's going on in Dallas.
I hate this dude.
I love it. I absolutely love it, man. He's a genius, man. He gonna keep selling them tickets, man. Keep selling out that stadium. Y'all gonna keep buying t-shirts and hats. You know what I mean?
All right, that's enough for Shay. Go ahead and go to Drace. Go ahead and go to Drace. I'm sorry I started there. Go ahead, Drace.
You wanna go to Mo first, bro?
Yeah, all right.
I don't want to hold the mic, bro.
Go ahead,
bro.
I'm done.
Nah, man, we need some pin out.
No, bro, I don't like it. I don't understand. I think he's senile. And then I think his son just as retarded as he is.
He say we really seem like we're about to tank. Yeah, man. So I got a lot to say, man. Y'all, hey, man, how y'all doing?
I think the dude was retarded. Go ahead.
So hold on. This is my thing, bro. This my thing. I've been talking to y'all. Know everything I feel about this whole situation. Yeah. Y'all know, man. So this is what I would say. Say Jerry Jones need to give it up, all the control, and go to retirement home. Nah, but Mike, if he do that, then Stephen Jones gonna be running the whole organization, and that's the problem. I think
Stephen Jones was retarded.
Because the Randy Gregory situation, that was Stephen Jones that tried to change all that verbiage in that contract. Jerry had something to do with it, but that was Stephen Jones. That was Steven Jones that told DeMarcus Lawrence that we'll give you $10 million for 1 year. And then Jerry went back and said, pay him his money. That was Steven Jones. If it wasn't for Jerry, I give him this. I don't like Jerry, but if it wasn't for Jerry, Randy Gregory and DeMarcus Lawrence would have been gone because Lawrence said release him.
Hey, Drace, let me ask you. I think you talked about it last episode, but how you feel about Jerry Jones?
Man, I ain't. But
Hey, man.
Now say what you saying.
Dawson, you say to win the division, bro. That's not good enough, man.
Yeah, win division.
Winning the worst division in football the last, I don't know how many years, is not good enough, bro.
Mike Jordan said the same thing. We'll win the division. But outside of that, you're right. We're not gonna beat nobody good.
It's nothing good. Listen. We don't make any blockbuster trades, right? We don't. Right?
We don't.
And then on top of not making blockbuster trades, we don't make any big swings in free agency. We don't want to pay nobody other than the guys that we already have, which we lost a big guy already, right? So for you to have that type of theory and want to win in the NFL, that means you have to draft an A+ in the draft every single year for you to be able to keep up with the competition. Tell me I'm lying. It's only 3 phases: drafting, free agency, or trading.
Trade, yeah.
That's it. We ain't doing 2 of them. The only one we doing is 1.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me we have to draft an A+ every year? That is not nobody doing that, bro. That means all the players that you draft your first 2 or 3 rounds, they gotta be superstars.
They gotta be superstars.
Not stars, superstars.
Yeah, they gotta be
and they have to they have to perform. They have to perform before they get the contract, because you're eventually gonna have to pay them players. Parsons gonna have to get paid.
Right.
Diggs gonna have to get paid. You're gonna have to pay them guys. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me I ain't gonna be able to get no blockbuster trades, and on top of that, you ain't gonna give me nobody in free agency, and we gonna bank on our draft. We're not gonna. Listen to what I'm looking to the camera. I already came to the conclusion. We're not gonna win no Super Bowl no time soon. I'm just being honest. We ain't winning no Super Bowls no time soon. You got everybody in the NFL winning, doing the same thing, different teams going back to the NFC and AFC championship, going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And we feel like our philosophy is better than theirs, but the proof is in the pudding. It's not, because they going and we're not.
True.
You see what I'm saying? This is real life stuff, bro. There's no way that we can. For instance, bro, let me tell you this. I'm gonna break this down in the layman's term. If you got bad credit, right? You can't get good credit by doing the same thing that you did to get bad credit. How you going? No, I'm being serious. If you don't pay your bills, if you go into deferment, right? You can't turn around and get good credit by the same things you were doing to get bad credit. How are you gonna do that? Then you going in circles. Feel me? Am I right or am I wrong?
Nah, you're right.
You have to clean stuff up to be able to go to the other side. We doing the same thing every year, and then expect to take the next step.
That's called insanity.
That's insanity. If y'all feel like I'm wrong, tell me what I'm saying is wrong, because the proof in the pudding. We ain't won since what, 96?
96.
So that's what, I don't know how many years that is.
Too many.
Too many. So if I'm wrong, then tell me where I'm wrong at, because we've been doing the same thing and we ain't been winning nothing, bro. You cannot win like that. Now, Stephen Jones said that he don't feel like you should overpay free agents, which I understand in some cases. Right?
Yeah, he preaching, man.
Right? So I understand you shouldn't overpay for everybody, right? I get that. But what I'm saying is the Rams just gave you a prime example of what you need to do to get over the hump. They went and got Vaughn.
The league is following the Rams.
Thank you. They went and got Vaughn and Odell. Their team was already solid.
Yeah.
Then they went and got Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
Bro, those are 3 players. If you watch the Super Bowl, you know what they did.
Right.
The whole run in the Super Bowl. Von Miller had a sack late to help them win the game. Am I lying?
Nope.
Where you get Von Miller? In the trade. We not making no trades. You feel what I'm saying?
Because if you told me that we got rid of Amari and we're going to sign Odell, I'd be like, okay.
Right.
Okay. We got rid of Amari for a 5th and a 6th, 2 bags of Doritos. That's what we gave him up for. And they weren't even the Cool Ranch joint, just the regular joints.
Nah. You leaving the part out. we let everybody in the NFL know that we were either gonna. First of all, we didn't say we were gonna trade him. We said we were gonna release him,
Facts.
which devalued. We devalued him.
Yep, that's true.
And then we traded him because when Tyreek Evans got traded, nobody knew that they was trying to get rid of him or that they even talking about it. It was like Tyreek gets traded. Everybody shot. Everybody on ESPN. Everybody was like, Tyreek, when this happened? Nobody knew. They ain't trying to devalue him. They ain't say we was gonna let him nothing. It's just, all right, we put him on the market. And all of a sudden, everybody's scrambling trying to get him. Right. What we do, Lyle Collins, we trying to, hey, we gonna drop Lyle Collins. So then what we try to do, we try to get a trade for Lyle Collins, and everybody, the Patriots waiting on him. The Patriots like, no, but they ain't get him. But they waiting on him. They saying, man, I ain't about to trade you nothing for Lyle Collins. You about to cut him. Yeah. So then what do? We can't find a suitor for him. What we do? We cut Lyle Collins. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, that's stupid, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Mike said we need to get rid of Zeke. Hell,
bro, please.
Mike, I said this last one, so he left his legs in Cabo. We ain't seen we ain't seen that man run since he went to Cabo and got that money.
Bro.
Oh, his legs is in Cabo. His legs got a real ID.
Bro, stop me when I'm lying, bro. We can't, bro. We can't win. You can't win like that. You are not Jerry and Stephen Jones. There's no way you can be smarter than these other teams, bro. And they're actually going to the AFC, NFC championship and to the Super Bowl, and we're not, bro. But you swear your philosophy works. How, bro? Show me the proof.
We ain't got none.
That's what I'm saying. Show me the proof.
As long as we got Dak Prescott, I don't think we're going nowhere.
We ain't going, bro.
I mean, we had to pay him because we ain't too many better options out there. But
you ain't like good.
It ain't, I don't think we're gonna. Unfortunately, man, as long as we got Dak, I think that we'll just be middle of the pack, if not bottom tier.
Bro, and then Randy Gregory, y'all Cowboy fans. I ain't saying all of y'all Cowboy fans mad at Randy Gregory.
Appreciate you, Mike. Be safe out there, boy.
All right, man. And then they mad at Randy Gregory. They going to Randy Gregory Instagram, Facebook, talking crazy to Randy Gregory because he left. Bro, Randy Gregory, he already said that he was going to sign. He said he was going to sign. They came back because remember, there's a certain day that you get to sign the contract, but you can negotiate and basically had a contract already written out, and then here come the day that you actually can sign the contract. Well, they had everything lined up because he was going back and forth from the Broncos to the Cowboys. He agreed to sign with us. They went back after trying to do some undercut stuff and then change verbiage saying that, hey, if you get in trouble, not only we can take some of the money that we paid you, but we can go back from the previous years and take some of that money. But you already earned the money. Why would you take it from me? If I get in trouble, then you mess with the money for this year.
Yeah.
Don't go back and take money from 2 years ago.
Yeah, because I already earned that money.
Yeah, so you got all the Cowboy fans upset with Randy Gregory because they saying Jerry stuck by you and all that, which is true. He did. But there was no point to change the verbiage. The Broncos didn't do that, and that's why he didn't do it.
Like, why would I allow you to take my money from me that I already work for?
It's gone, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
That's like your job saying, hey, if you get written up when you got paid last year, we're gonna take part of your salary from last year.
Yeah.
This year. No. I already got paid for that.
Yeah. They don't be being realistic, bro. No, you can take a little money from this year. And what they don't say is when Randy Gregory got suspended, he wasn't getting paid. Right. You don't get paid for suspension in the NFL. You suspend it, you lose the money for that game. That's how it goes.
Yep.
So
speaking of, what I'm saying, those type of things, should players take contract incentives?
No.
I think that messes up the team chemistry so bad, bro. Because the man be out there just trying to get his numbers up. Like, I give you a prime example. Antonio Brown.
Perfect example.
Antonio Brown. He had incentives. He didn't meet him. He was upset. He acted out. So, yeah, I absolutely think that he should not be playing.
Then it make coaches look bad too, because they'll try. Because I know we've all heard these stories. They know the incentive these players got, and they are not playing.
Yeah,
and that probably coming from the owner. Probably the coach doing.
Yeah, probably the coach.
The owner tell the coach like, "Hey, he too close. Sit him down. We ain't trying to have him hit that mark."
Yep.
So
that's that.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
I agree. I have no rebuttal, bro. I feel like, man, it's. Yeah, I don't think
I'm
that
not
should
with
be.
you.
Either you gonna guarantee me the money
Or you
for the year, or
and you would guarantee me the money or not. Like,
but your agent, that's something. That's what you pay your agent that 10% for.
Yeah,
you pay him that to figure it out. Wrap it up in bonus or whatever you need to do to where I can lock that money in for at least for that year. You know what I mean? So
the Colts would be 11-5 this shit.
Who said?
I don't know, Dawson. I don't know.
You said 11-5, Dawson?
Okay. I had to look at the schedule, but okay.
Because it's not hard.
It ain't hard to get 11-5.
It's not a hard record to get.
I actually like Matt Ryan in the with the Colts. I just don't like that Atlanta had to take the cap piece.
Colts got a solid defense too.
I actually looked at man, they didn't have a lot of quarterbacks in the last
since Andrew Luck. But they didn't get the man no offensive line. He was taking a beating, bro. He was taking a beating, bro.
So
every draft they kept going and getting more wide receivers. I want to get this man some help,
bro. He should have.
He can throw the ball to anybody.
I would have went and got.
They screwed him over because he was talented.
I would have drafted offensive lineman in the first 3 rounds, bro. If I had Andrew Luck, we just gonna strengthen up the line this draft.
I give me some speedy wide receivers in the 5th and 6th round.
Trade for one.
Trade for one,
And that's one position where people can learn quick.
What?
Lineman?
Yeah.
Like you learn real quick.
That's that left guard, left guard, right guard.
You do just got some special ones.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you can really train them guys.
All right, fellas. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this one like this, right? Here at Crunch Time Sports, we try our best to stay out of political debates. Anything that is not sports related, we don't try to touch, just to ensure that we don't ruffle the wrong feathers. Can we all agree on that?
Yep.
However, but shit be happening that you got to speak on. There's no other way to put it, okay? So we're going to talk about this Lia Thomas situation. Okay?
Well. We have arrived.
Lia Thomas was ranked 462nd place in the men's swimming division, correct? Huh? Boy, you gotta chill out. It was yes.
That was when
that was William. Okay, so that was William, right?
That was Will. Will was ranked.
Will. Okay. From there, he decided that he was gonna make that transition. He is now
transitioning what?
To a woman.
Okay.
Now lady.
And name is now Lia Thomas.
Yeah,
okay.
Lia Thomas.
It was Will at first.
Is in first place in the women's division of swimming.
Okay.
What y'all think about that?
I don't know, y'all.
We start
we start with Mon? You know what? All right, Mon. Go ahead, Mon.
Cook, man. Fish grease.
Well, all I'm gonna say, if you ever supported these cats when they went to the bathroom, you said it was okay. When they won Woman of the Year, you said it was okay. Don't get mad now. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You started it, now you got to live with the results. Again, I said if you ever supported them, if you haven't, cool. But if you ever said they should be treated equally, and they should be treated like women, then you go ahead and eat your lunch on that one. Sorry. That's just the way I feel about it. Because there's all things being fair and equal, that's what it is. But we know that it's a physical difference between XX and XY chromosomes. We know that. But if you ever say, hey, it's fine for them to use our bathroom. Hey, it's fine for them to be the Woman of the Year and all that. All right, now take your medicine. That's all I can tell you. Go ahead and take your medicine. Because now everything is equal like you want it. This is what you wanted. So now you're going to have to go ahead and deal with the repercussions of it. I mean,
people should not be mad at Leah.
Right.
Leah is not the problem.
It's the rules. It's the rules.
Leah's just doing what she can do.
Yep. Now I will say this. I think it is unfair because those girls have worked their whole life just to come out and get smoked by a dude.
Right.
But you wanted equality. Everything even. Everybody in the same pot. No one's greater than the other. Should be no separation. So now you got it.
Yeah. So can I go? Can I cook? All right. I agree with everything he just said. Times a house,
which is rare.
Right.
What's up, Shay? What's up, boo boo?
Right. So
y'all see what I'm saying? She said, "Oh no."
It's crunch time, bro.
So I agree with what he's saying. And it sucks, man. It sucks. It really does because everything he highlighted, I've been saying for the longest. But I'm gonna tell you, y'all, this is just the surface. We just scratching the surface because this is my question. When is it gonna be, or how are you gonna prove that a man or a woman, vice versa, either one, just when they're not excelling in their sport and they just want to say that they want to be a transgender just to go to the opposite sport.
They want to win.
Right? To be a top athlete in the other sport. My question is, how are you going to prove, because these things are so sensitive, how are you going to prove that that is not the case, is what I'm saying. Because that's going to be a real, and I'm going to be honest, even if you want to go out there and disprove it, good luck, because I can tell you this: if your ducks are not in a row, when you try to prove this, you can end up being the one that's getting fried. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know that an organization, I'm just gonna say an organization, will call your job, will have your social media accounts blocked or shut down altogether. Will go to the extreme if they feel like there's an attack on one of theirs. Rightfully so, right? Whether we agree with whatever. Rightfully so, right? So all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is it's gonna be really hard, especially in these youth sports, because I would hate, if I had a daughter, I would hate to have to take her to a basketball game, swim meet, track meet,
volleyball,
tennis, anything, and then we work so hard for her to get there to where she is, and then we show up to the competition, and then that situation, I'm just gonna say that situation that happened at the swimming meet happens at her volleyball, tennis, basketball, soccer, any sport she plays, and she just get routed.
Right.
Like, I honestly don't know what that conversation will be in the car riding home.
Yeah.
Because although I didn't agree with it in the beginning, that's the way it is. And I feel like we just starting to scratch the surface. This is just one of the big stories, but I do feel like going on further, it's gonna get more heated. Now, I will say this. Now, when they start switching over to combat sports and somebody really gets hurt,
old girl already got the transgender dude crack old girl's skull.
Yeah.
I can't. That
did
happen already.
It did happen.
Yeah, that happened already.
When it starts to be regular.
Yeah, when it starts to crack.
When you have 2 or 3 transgenders in a division and it's normal, then that was the one. Like the swimming thing is kind of like a 101. But I'm saying, like, when it's normal, like
you know what I want to ask. This is for y'all. I want y'all to know what y'all gonna do if Dwayne Wade daughter decide to play basketball.
What you gonna do is Matt? Well, he an adult. I was about to say Magic Johnson, but he's like 6'8".
What are y'all gonna do if he decides to play basketball? He's already 13. Well, she's already 13.
Yeah.
What y'all gonna do then? You finna get wrecked. Is what you about to do.
If sports was supposed to be integrated, right? Like y'all, like it's about to be. Tell me why this whole time it hasn't been integrated. Why didn't they just take sports all together? I'm talking about every sport that's a sport and just say from today going forward, there's no more male and female, nothing.
Because
you compete with whoever get in there. If it's high school, you got freshmen and varsity. Play the sport. The best one will get on the court, field, whatever, track, whatever. That's it. Either you make it or you don't. Why hasn't that been done already? If that's cool, why didn't everything just get thrown together already?
Because XY has a biological competitive advantage. X. It's in the DNA. Like we're physically stronger. We're physically bigger, stronger, and faster than XX. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why. But at the same time, this is what it's come to.
I have a question for y'all. So, like, this pertains to the same topic. There's a lot of females that are getting into football because there's no women's football league or anything like that. How do y'all feel about that? Because it's been more prevalent, more than any other sport. That's been happening but it has nothing to do with the transgender thing. It has everything to do with gender and stuff like that. This goes back to maybe even the 90s, where there's women going into NFL, or not the NFL, football in high school and stuff like that. So how do y'all feel about that?
I think it's cool as long as they're like the women that you're talking about, like for everything I've seen, they've been like kickers. Well, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But as they're putting a woman out there on the field and letting her get tackled by a 270-pound dude, and she ain't but like 120, 140. No, I can't see that.
There's more females coming out as quarterbacks now.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Because when she the quarterback's average weight in NFL is about what, 205, 215? Solid, about 215 solid. A female coming in at what, 175 maybe? She would get killed, bro.
I got a story. This was a true 100%, nothing fabricated, right? In the 8th grade at T Middle School, I'm gonna call a school out in Houston, Texas, Humble, right? I was in the 8th grade and we had a Caucasian female come out for football, 2 days. I don't know if you ever played football, your first few practices when you first start are really not pads. They conditioning, lifting weights, they doing stuff that has nothing to do with pads, right? Now, if you ever play football, I'm telling you, I'm not lying about this. Everybody wants to put on pads. Yes. Everybody. Yeah. We hate we love, we want to hit something, right? So you go through 2 weeks, 3 weeks of this, they finally pull out the pads, right? They finally pull out the pads. And it's this drill, and I'm not lying, the girl lived in my neighborhood. It's this drill called Old Oklahoma, right? And it's where 2 people lay on the ground, helmets together. So it'll be a helmet back here. They lay down. One person gets a football, the other one doesn't, right? Now, we get pads. We're in pads now. We finally in pads, right? We have this female on the team, right? And the coach she doing everything we doing, right? We finally get to hit. The first day of hitting, right? We went out there. She done Old Oklahoma drills. Getting cracked. Now, this is because you can't show any. This was a long time ago, bro. This is when I was in middle school. Right? You can't show no favoritism. She lasted that day. The second day, we did angle tackling. You put a cone out there and you meet at the cone. Right? That was it. That was the last day she showed up. And I'm saying this to say that it's just a difference. Now, you got to remember, these 8th graders, we finally starting to get a little bit of mainstream in the 8th grade. Yeah. So dudes starting to lift close to 200 pounds and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just how I seen this. I got my own story. So I seen it. It's a difference, bro. Especially when you going out there and you playing a contact sports. It is not the same. And I can't take it easy on you because when you got 50 people out there, there's people that's trying to make the team. That's trying to make the football team. Yeah. And if I go out there and I get showed up by not only a guy, but a female, my name won't be on that list when they plastered on the gym to see if you made the team. You see what I'm saying?
Now you got to get it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like this is real stuff. This ain't fabricated. It's just a difference. Right. That's why I split, bro.
And I got my own story. So I can validate this. We have such a sometimes as males, when we get up against a female, we don't take it serious.
No.
A lot.
Not at
Because we know that we've got a competitive advantage, right? We know that we're physically faster and stronger than they are. Say, remember we was at Western, we was at
Kenny, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
What up, Ken? We was at Western Branch and see, I was just letting her rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was letting her rock, she was going,
Yeah.
she hits 2 shots. The boys going crazy, like, oh, she hitting the shot, she hit a shot on you, blah, 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 blah. I said, all right, bet. So then I started playing it like I would play a guy. She didn't score no more, and I scored about 5, 6 straight buckets on her.
Yep.
It's just it's different, bro. Like physically, we're different. Not saying that but a female don't belong. I don't think a male belongs playing with females. Females don't belong playing with dudes. They don't.
Bro.
Like I think that whatever skill you have, like you take the best NBA player and put them up against the best WNBA player, the WNBA player, she gonna get murdered, bro. It's the physical differences, bro. They not gonna be faster.
Twitch muscles.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a problem. You talking about you taking LeBron at 6'8", 260, and he's moving like he's 185 pounds.
Giving everybody in the world trouble. Me and too.
Me and too. Everybody in the world trouble. Then you gonna try to take this 212 pound female and put on this dude, bro. You getting up that much weight?
Yeah, man.
And in the story that I'm telling about at the basketball, I didn't even post Shorty.
No.
I didn't even post her. I ain't turn my back to her at all. I just kept going around her. Yeah. So it's not fair, bro.
This what society wanted, bro.
Right.
This what we kept, bro. Y'all won't let us say nothing on social media. Y'all people was getting flagged. Y'all was killing us when we tried to say one thing. And the thing is, the only thing we would do, I know me, I was never disrespectful. First of all, I'm an adult, so I'm not disrespectful on social media, right? Yeah. So we can have a conversation, or we just ain't got to talk. But my thing is, we would just be trying to give our opinion, bro, and we was getting flagged. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we was just saying, like you can say something to me if you agree with the situation,
right?
And then I can say something back. I get flagged for saying something back.
Yeah.
So society made it like that. They made it to where these things are okay, and it's like I have to scroll through when I see some stuff. I'm just like, you know what? I ain't trying to get blocked. Like it's just not worth it to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But society, and I'm gonna say society, this is what you wanted. Don't come ask for my help. I ain't signing no petition. I ain't signing nothing. This is what you wanted, this is what you got. You can't have rain without the mud. When it rains, you get mud on your shoes if you walk outside. This the mud part. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that. This is the mud. This is what you said. You wouldn't let us talk. You wouldn't let us, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Y'all ain't had no problem when the dude won Woman of the Year.
Yeah.
No problem. Y'all supported that 110%.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and support when the dude whoop y'all team.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Support it now.
And by the way,
what it is.
It's not fair, and we don't agree with it.
It's not fair.
All we saying is, this is the monster that you create.
You got to live by the rules.
Yeah,
just like if you spoil your kids, don't get mad when they fall out of Walmart. If you tell them they can't have something, stop spoiling them.
Yeah.
Tell them you can't have everything. You know what I'm saying? You created that monster. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And so now this is what you're getting. I'm gonna be honest with you. We covering it because we felt it need to be covered, but I don't care. Yeah. You can take that. I really don't care. I'm gonna be honest because I never agreed with that stuff in the first place.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to let me talk about it, so now I got a podcast. I can talk about it now.
All right, so glad we got that out of the way. Let's go. Let's go.
It is what it is. So what? We got some other places. We'll put it on another platform.
So let's go ahead and jump into basketball, man.
Yes, sir.
NBA style. You know what I mean? So playoffs. What y'all think, man? Drace, go ahead and kick it with you first. Look at it, rub his hands. Birdman.
Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Hey, shout out to the mayor of New York. They let my dog come back, me and my boy.
Hey, Lorraine.
Kyrie. And let my boy, hey man. This is one of those years I really don't know who's gonna win the NBA championship, and I absolutely love it just like that, bro.
Yeah, that's what
I absolutely love the fact that I don't know who's gonna win. I don't trust Phoenix all the way.
No.
And then I felt like the Warriors might, and I'm bouncing from. I know I'm bouncing from east to west. I get it, but I'm a tie out here. I don't trust Phoenix yet, right? Although I probably should because they've been the most consistent. I thought the Warriors was gonna come on, and then Steph got injured, and then they went into like a slight slump. I say slight, very very slight.
Yeah.
The Bulls,
Injuries.
I'm sorry, yeah, the Bulls injuries, the Heat slump, and Jimmy want to slap everybody. Jimmy want to fight
everybody.
Yeah, Jimmy want to fight
the coach.
Yeah, he want to fight everybody.
The water boy. See, he try to fight the locker.
Milwaukee is coming on. I feel like they playing better basketball towards the end.
I feel like you only don't trust Memphis because they're young.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only reason why you wouldn't trust Memphis. Because they've been hooping all year.
They have been hooping.
So I think the only legit reason you can have to say you don't trust Memphis.
But the thing about Memphis, if they do anything, it's not stopping.
No, it's not because they've been hooping all year.
Yeah, it won't if they get to the conference.
My thing is, I'm interested to see you in a 7-game series how your half-court offense come into play.
Yeah, that's when people start locking up.
Right, that's when people start. And you got to come see me at least 4 times.
That's the reason why I don't believe in Phoenix.
Yeah, you got to come beat me 4 times.
When that game slowed down, Phoenix is garbage.
76, man. I ain't mean to brush over them, but what you think about it? You think?
Yeah, problem.
You think they're a problem in the postseason?
I think they're gonna be a problem.
You think so? I think you know why? I'm gonna just talk from a pure basketball standpoint.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because they can dump the ball into Joel Embiid in the half court.
It's a bailout.
It's a bailout. It's a cheat code, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, James, stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Cut all that dribbling stuff out. Get the ball down here. Turn your back to the basket and go to work. Because on any given night, how many teams can match up with Joel Embiid, bro? Wait, they got Giannis over there. They got Giannis, but it's about the only one. He's the only one you can say in the East. Like, all right, I'm gonna match up with this dude.
He's too agile for big men.
Yeah. Too big
for small men.
Right.
And he'll get you in foul trouble.
And he gets you in foul trouble.
And he can play the pick and roll because he can pop out and shoot.
Yeah.
And
he can
they
shoot.
have-
Yeah. As long as they can somehow rein James Harden in and don't let it should never be a game where James Harden takes more shots than Joel Embiid. As long as they got a template.
But James Harden is playing his field. He's playing his position.
Yeah.
He's better in that role.
He's not trying to do too much. He don't have to do too much.
Only thing is James Harden fade in big games.
Yeah.
That's been proven.
But the thing about that, that's what that safety net deal. It take pressure off on him.
And what we just talked about the half court, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like they got this dude where all you gotta do is dump it down there, and he can make something happen.
I can see it right now. I'm even looking at the game. What's gonna happen? They're gonna throw it to him. They're gonna start double teaming. Gonna either kick it back to Harden. Harden gonna swing it, or Harden gonna go to the rack.
Yeah, because they
have knocked down shoot. And what's the boy name?
Maxie. That's my guy right there, dog. That's my little Maxie, dog. Maxie be hooping.
Maxie is a high IQ player, bro. He cuts bro. He
knows when the double gets
him and Harden and Embiid, bro. That's a problem.
Shout out to Maxie, dog. Maxie.
And I know a lot of people believe in the Nets, but here's why I don't. The defense.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna give up
they
points,
can't guard.
bro. Yeah. They can score points, sure, but they can't stop anybody, bro.
Right.
They just combine for 80 points.
Can they get
they can't stop it. Yeah, they combined for 80. They lost to the game 132.
Lost.
Lost.
KD and Kyrie combined for like 80, bro, and still lost the game.
Like you said in the other episode, is that Carmelo and AI all the way.
Yeah, you did.
Because in the playoffs, bro, this is what happens, bro. They do.
They need to avoid.
Because if they had to go to Toronto, Kyrie can't go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he still can't go to.
He can't go to Toronto. They go to Toronto. Kyrie can't go.
What they got What they got 10 games to get it together?
Yep.
Yeah, we got like 2 weeks.
I'm gonna say this because from a pure basketball standpoint, in the playoffs, when Kyrie comes off that pick and roll, we know he's not looking to pass.
He wants to shoot.
He wants to shoot. We're gonna keep making you take them tough shots. It's cool that you go 15 out of 21 one game. But more likely than not, you're going to go 9 out of 21. And that's what we want. Because you're going to end up with 30 plus because you went to the free throw line. That's what we want.
And that's just how the ball bounce.
That's how the ball bounce. We know that Kevin Durant, you're not going to defer to him. You're going to take more shots than Kevin freaking Durant. That's what happened in the game against Grizzlies. He ended up taking more shots than Kevin Durant. Down the stretch, he had 10 shots I think it was in the fourth quarter, he had 10 shots. Kevin Durant had 5. That should never happen.
That scenario.
That
scenario sounds familiar, bro.
It should never happen.
Yeah.
That should never happen. It should never be a quarter where you take more shots than Kevin Durant.
And that's why I don't understand when KD got to the Warriors, how Steph all of a sudden is second fiddle. No, he did what's natural. Let the man with the mismatch get the ball.
He's the mismatch every time you're on the court.
Every time.
Steph could have done the same thing Kyrie's doing right now.
Yeah, and been well within his right because it's his squad.
Yeah, bro. But when you got KD, bro, you got to let him eat.
Give him the ball.
He got to eat, bro.
I got such a love-hate relationship for Kyrie Irving,
Yeah, bro.
Because let me tell you, I joke. He does some things I don't like. But let me don't ever get it twisted. They will tell you, bro. They sat there and argued with me because we were having at your house about the Kyrie Irving Steph situation.
Oh yeah.
Don't get it twisted, bro. Kyrie is one of my favorite players, bro. Well, what he does, right? But he just drives me crazy, bro. At this very same time, because when Kyrie get in his bag, bro, it's something to see. I don't think I'm gonna be honest. I don't think too many players in the league got more moves than Kyrie, bro. When he get in the groove, when he come out that first quarter and you know he got it going, it's like okay, it's gonna be one of them nights.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
The only thing that I hate about those moves, they are spectacular to watch.
They are.
That every time it's a tough shot that he takes when he gets out of that damn.
But he make a lot of them, bro.
But every time it's a tough shot.
To me,
he make a lot of them, bro.
When we look at AI, when he was doing those flash moves, he was getting easy buckets, bro. And in the playoffs, this gonna kill you.
But to be fair though, bro. But to be fair, Allen Iverson had a different type of like speed, like his speed, his stopping those speed was different,
but I'm just saying, bro. Like,
Kyrie is more smooth.
You can't keep taking them tough shots.
No, I understand what you're saying, but
expect to win, bro. Like that ain't gonna.
I'm gonna say for me, the frustrating part about Kyrie is
Conrad, what's up, bro?
Basketball IQ.
Yeah.
Because I know you are smart enough to know to make the right play.
But he
bro,
don't.
you can break anybody down. If you like to your point, if you break the first man down, why don't you just dish the ball? You just dish it. It's an easy.
I don't know why. Well, Kevin Durant on your team, you only average at least 7 assists.
Yeah,
right? Easy.
I say the same thing about I say the same thing about stuff. When you got Kevin Durant, you should be getting 7 assists easy.
He don't defer. Kyrie don't defer. But there's nobody in the NBA history that Kyrie would defer to if they were playing with him. Nobody. He wouldn't defer. He wouldn't defer to MJ.
Yeah,
he just would. That's not the type of play. He don't defer, bro.
You're
right. He feel like he has enough in his arsenal that I don't have to defer to you.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Like from a basketball standpoint, bro. Like you notice who played the game. Those are tough shots.
No. That's why I didn't disagree with you.
Every time,
I don't disagree with you.
What? Every time he take the shot. He take the shot. The dude right there.
Yeah.
Bro, I like Kyrie, bro. He just drive me crazy, bro. He like that kid that'll go to jail a few times, but he'll come out and get his life together and go get a master's degree. No, for real, bro. He is, bro. Tell me online.
He said Kyrie will go to jail.
He'll go to jail a few times, but he'll come out. He'll get his life together. He get a master's degree, get a family.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, bro. He'll get his life together, and you'll be like, man, he's such a man. I'm so glad. You know what I'm saying?
He's all right.
He all right with me.
He's not a bad egg. He's a good egg, guys.
You know what I'm saying? But he all right
Y'all
with me.
boys crazy.
I'm for real, bro. Yeah, man. I love Kyrie Irving, though, bro. Don't get it twisted. But I'll tell you what, I'm not going to take up for the bull. I'm not going to do that. No. If he do some bull, I'm going to call it out. That don't mean I don't mess with Kyrie, but I'm going to call it out, bro. I'm going to call it like I see it.
Since he left LeBron, he has played 18 postseason games.
Let me see. 4, 8, 12, 6. Dang, on the championship run, you play more games than that on the championship run.
Since he left LeBron, he's only played 18 games in the playoffs.
But who's the stat? Me, bro.
Hey, bro.
You know I'm a stat guy.
He's not available.
You know,
Don't be available. And then next year, it might not be the vaccine. He might get injured. Because he's been injury prone.
Contract. In
the contract.
Steve, should there be a stipulation?
Hey,
hold on.
Bro, I wouldn't give Kyrie 10
No, hold on. He already said today that he ain't leaving Brooklyn. Should there be, I want to know from Steve, should there be a stipulation in his contract? It's going to be a brand new contract, right? As great as he is. Should there be a stipulation in that contract?
Ask me.
Should there be a Randy Gregory situation? Because they just tried a different sport. I understand. Different sport. Hold on. Different sport, right? But should there be a stipulation written in that Brooklyn contract saying that, hey, if you decide to go, off on the off-beaten path, we come get some of that money. What you feel? And is that fair?
With Kyrie being the person that he is, I can understand if they did put something like that in his contract.
Okay.
But it would also it would depend on that whatever, if they call it an antic or whatever, it depends on what type of antic it is, in my opinion.
Okay.
Him not wanting to take the vaccine, that's his choice. You know what I'm saying? That is something that he has to live with for the rest of his life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Opposed to a Randy Gregory situation where his was domestic abuse and stuff like
Smoking.
that. Yeah, smoking. He's had a history of
addiction.
Issues. You know what I'm saying?
Addiction. Yeah, it's an addiction.
I feel like there's a difference between having antics going on and having real life issues. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie ain't in no legal trouble.
Right. Now, I'm only talking about on the aspect of an unauthorized leave. Is all I'm talking about. Now, I don't care about the vaccine. I'm talking about leaving and not like normal people do.
Well, if we talking about him just showing up for work,
that's all I'm talking about.
Yeah, you don't get his money. Yeah,
you feel he should be fine.
If he's not gonna show up for work, then he has to be held accountable for not showing up.
And would that be fair to put in his contract?
Yeah, I think
Because if they come up, I don't want to hear y'all talking about, the Nets are being unfair. Because in my opinion, they ain't being unfair. Because it already happened. You know what I mean?
It happened.
Boy, they ought to fry him every time he did.
Yeah, he didn't.
Bro. So when we say we upset with Kyrie, we call Kyrie selfish, right? It's because there's been a history of him doing dumb stuff.
That is, bro.
It's not just the vaccine. Bro. It was when he decided to stay home because he was so distraught at what happened January 6th. It was because he went off and went to a birthday party. It does everything besides hoop, bro. But then want to tell you it makes you believe that he's some kind of winner.
Now hold on, for the record, we never had an issue with him not taking it.
No,
we never had an issue with him not taking it.
No. That
wasn't the case.
But what I want y'all fans to understand, because some of y'all just crazy. He did what was best for him.
Right.
He did not do what was best for the team.
Right.
So when we start calling them selfish, because you let these dudes out here by themselves.
Yeah, that's it.
We understand he did what was best for him. But he had other dudes counting on him.
Mm-hmm. So
and he don't get together till now.
So let me ask though. I mean, he made his own personal decision as far as what was best for him, right? What should he have done to prevent this from happening?
There's nothing he could have done.
Bro, if he was gonna stand on his stance, he had to take a shot.
Yeah.
But when you get on the phone and recruit guys to come play with you, you have a responsibility. I don't want to hear, and all the people that agree with it, I feel personally, all the people that agree with it, you are kind of selfish too. If you agree that it wasn't selfish for him to do that to the guys, I feel like you are a person that has no team concept. Because when you have a team, there's certain things you may not agree with, but if it's good for the good of the group, you do. Because my question is this. What would that daggone vaccine do to Kyrie that they didn't do to none of the other NBA players?
None, bro. Zero.
None. All these cats got the shot and with no adverse. So what was it going to do to you?
Right.
So if it was an NBA player out here dying or something like that, you would have me dead and right. Something like, I feel you. But nothing happened. Nothing.
Nothing, bro.
And you left the boys hanging. For what? That's my take on it, bro.
I feel that, but in Kyrie's defense, what I will say on that is, I mean, it got lifted now. So
now,
2
games before the playoffs,
I'm saying,
they had a whole season, B. If he played in the beginning of the season, they'd been in first place.
Probably because they were in first place for a while.
Right, they'd been in first place.
And Harden wouldn't have been first.
And Harden would have been traded. They would have had championship aspects. Now they might not never win a chip.
But to answer your question, Steve, I would have, like I think the first time we talked about it, I thought it would have been best for him to retire until they lifted it, until the NBA came to some conclusion, which they came to now. Then he could have popped back in. All right, I'm free. I'm out here.
I'm back.
It's kind of
I
like
wouldn't get that man $10 out.
It's almost like too little, too late because he still can't play in Toronto, right?
Right.
Still can't play in Toronto. So what if he get? What if he get to? You know what I'm saying? Like
you better hope Toronto get knocked out.
And
guess what's gonna happen, B? Next year, when the winter roll back around, man, niggas gonna come back out because COVID gonna come back in full strength.
That's a possibility.
That's probably a possibility.
Strong possibility too. They raise up.
So for the foreseeable future, we're gonna be dealing with this no shot issue. So it's gonna screw. But you want them to give you that $40 million that they owe you.
But at least he ain't going back like Ben Simmons saying he's trying to recoup.
Ben Simmons' body made out of pudding.
He got to play though, yeah.
He said he's trying to recoup that $20 million he lost. Or 15 or whatever it was. It was a lot of bread. Yeah.
All right, one of the last things we want to talk about today, y'all, the Jimmy Butler situation. For those that don't know, Jimmy had a sore losing moment, in my opinion.
He where WWE after
it. He decided, his coach and him were having a conversation. Jimmy ain't like the direction the conversation was going. Pretty much on some, he'll fight Eric Spoelstra, right? Udonis Haslam, the OG of the Heat,
super OG. He like
super OG. Told Jimmy Butler, "I'll beat your ass." And that's pretty much what he told him.
Basically, that's what he said.
Basically, he's not gonna touch Coach. He got to go through Udonis first. My question for y'all, right? It's a two-parter, right? One, is Jimmy a distraction as far as the team is concerned? And looking at Jimmy's history, are we really surprised that this actually happened?
Let Superfan Shay go first.
So, say the question again, Steve. I want to answer it properly.
So, is Jimmy Butler a distraction? That's number one, right? And given his history, is this something that should be expected from Jimmy Butler?
Yeah. All right. So for the Heat, I would not say he's a distraction, but what is something to be expected? Yes, it's Jimmy. So, like I said, we were texting about it. Well, the man is outspoken everywhere else. Nobody responds to him. He's like the alpha male everywhere else he went. But the Heat is about culture. You're not gonna run the Heat. Nobody from in the Heat culture you're not gonna run them nowhere. Mm-hmm. And in this instance, Jimmy was dead wrong. Mm-hmm. He missed the defensive assignment. Mm-hmm. Spo got on him, mm-hmm. and he felt some type of way because the coach called him out. But hey, that's his job, bro. You supposed to close out. You didn't close out. Mm-hmm. And UD did what he was supposed to do. Yeah. Bro, you're not punking nobody over here.
I agree with Shay 1,000%. I mean, Shay really said it. But the thing is, bro, you can't. If he tells Spo that he'll whoop, he's like, Spo, I'll whoop you or whatever the case may be. If Spo let him get away with that,
right?
Or if the team let him get away with that, I think it'll happen again. Yeah. It's like the bully mentality, right? I give you your lunch money today, get it today, I'll take it tomorrow, and then I'll just, you'll pay for my lunch for the rest of the year until you get some type of, bulk up. But I feel like that Jimmy has a track record. To me, he's a Draymond Green-esque, right? It's like a necessary evil. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a necessary evil. Because I do feel like in some instances that Jimmy goes off the beaten path, bro. He goes way too far. But at the same time, bro, and I know it's hard, but at the same time, I also feel like that team is kind of soft without Jimmy. It's a little finesse. And I feel like about the Warriors too and Draymond Green. I think if you take them dudes out, I feel like it's not enough
toughness.
It's not enough toughness.
Yeah.
So you gotta temper it down at times, but I don't feel like he needs to be all the way drawn back. But you cannot threaten the coach.
So basically, you're saying it's a necessary evil.
But it's also
bro.
It's also the reason why Jimmy went to the Heat, though.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy knows he wants structure and he needs structure, and he knows that. He knows that. So what he did was like it was just a moment.
Yeah, it was
a moment where he got a little tight.
Right.
But he know over there, he know he ain't flying for what. Right. That's why he picked that spot. He could have went anywhere in the league he wanted to go.
Yeah.
Comrade said Jimmy acts like a Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, man. My take is this, and I'm not gonna spend too long on it. I think that Jimmy is not a person that I would want to play with, and it's not because he says what he says. I can respect that.
Right.
I don't like when people say what they say, but then don't take accountability.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like with him and Draymond at times, there ain't no accountability there. They'll say when they miss a defensive assignment, it's cool. But when you miss one, you suck and you need to do this.
Right.
And blase. When they score 30, it's cool. But if you can only contribute 5, now you trash. Yeah. I would not like to play with a player that's like that. And I feel like he may be like that.
Yeah.
He may be. And if he is, then that's not somebody that I would enjoy being around because he ain't got no accountability. He can start pointing out your flaws but never recognize you.
Yeah. Nah, I agree.
Because with that situation, bro, you know you missed that assignment. Bro, everybody can see it.
You did?
Everybody know you missed the assignment, bro.
Tape.
So we got the tape. And they can slow it down and put you on the big screen.
Yep. Got the tape, bro.
We can see this in slow-mo, bro. You missed it.
Yeah. I think
there's no need for you to be mad.
But I think it was something boiling because they lost like 3 games.
But not only did they lose, they lost to people without their full strength.
Right.
They lost to the Warriors with no Steph, Clay, or Draymond, and they lost to the 76ers without they lost to 76ers without Joel and Jay.
That's what Spo said in the post game. He said in the post game, he was like, "Yo, the tenders is high because we getting our butt whipped." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not it's cool enough for Jimmy, but it's still like
Right, I said that's why I say he may be that way.
Right.
I don't know because I've never heard anybody say it, but it was like to me, it seemed like he may lack a bit of accountability.
It's kind of hard. Like Moan said, he pointed out, and I agree. It's hard to play with a player like that, bro. It's sometimes it's like I said.
Like if I miss an assignment, I want to hear my band, bro. That was me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to hear from my teammates. All right, bro, that was me.
Just the accountability piece.
Yeah. When you take it on the team,
because
just like
Westbrook has sucked all year. LeBron ain't never threw him under the bus. Never.
Not once, bro.
He sucks all year. Yeah. All year. Complete trash. He don't want to be called Westbrook, but he's Westbrook.
All right, so hey guys, and that was pretty much any final thoughts coming from y'all today. Anything y'all need to say? Get off the chest.
Let's get Westbrook off the team. I'm trading LeBron as soon as I can to get my picks back because I don't got no picks until 2027. So I'm getting rid of LeBron to AD street clothes. I'm gonna keep him in the same clothes he's been in. I ain't even put him in the jersey no more.
Jace?
I'm demoted from a Cowboy super fan to just a regular Cowboy fan. I'm gonna watch the team, but I'm not caping for them no more. Go Longhorns. It's gonna be different next season for me. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Word, Shay?
All I want to say is we them boys.
Okay. You know what? That's your last final thought today.
You don't get no more final thought.
All right, y'all. So look, thank y'all again for joining in. Tuning in, getting in tune with us today. We really appreciate it. 9 episodes down. Again, we want to give a special shout out to Channel 49 online TV. Again, check us out 10 a.m. every Sunday. We there. Stay tuned for other stuff coming up. You know, we're going to be moving venues and stuff like that. So, you know, you won't always get to see the couch sitting right there. You know, it might be anywhere. So just stay tuned. We appreciate y'all for joining in. Before we go ahead and end this, I want to say shout out to Shay one more time for his birthday. Happy birthday, my boy. You know, until next time, y'all take it easy. Thanks for tuning in.